I'm Cristina Figaredo. I'm a Senior Research and Engagement Manager at the FAIRR initiative, where I lead our work on social risk and climate. And we provide ESG data, research and services to investors globally on the sustainability of our food system. So I would recommend other companies and stakeholders to attend this event. It's a very positive outlook to sustainability in the food sector. There's great learnings and discussions happening. Also challenging questions of yes, what can be improved. So I'd say for companies that we work with, I would recommend, and other stakeholders that also want to understand better how the industry is thinking about sustainability, I would recommend this event. I spoke about social risk and food supply chains, and bringing examples from our work on animal supply chain specifically. So speaking of some of the key risks that we identify in the whole food supply chain, including food to fork, but also policymakers, as well as some input providers like pharmaceutical companies and agrochemical firms. And from that perspective, also trying to share examples of impacts and why social risk impacts, how it can impact the business, as well as a potential framework to identify solutions. Yes, one of the most interesting things I heard of today, or that I picked up as a learning potentially, was this consumer perspective and the understanding the industry has that the burden is not to put on the consumer. That was really interesting to hear. It's a notion that we think about ourselves in our organization and the role companies have to play. So having that conversation of other stakeholders was definitely a takeaway for me.